All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and Bungie has disabled the loot chest farm. If you haven't seen my two videos, you could go around, you could increase your Finch rank exponentially by farming a loop of chests. You could either do the 3 chest farm or the 2 chest farm. They have now disabled that, and I too, Bungie, dislike fun. Here we go. We have Hotfix 4.0.0.2, Throne World temporarily disabled Deepsight tier 3 chests that were being opened far more quickly than intended for Throne World vendor reputation gain. So that's been disabled for this point in time. Whenever they do re-enable that, maybe we'll have the ability to farm open world drops. Still, we'll see. Only time will tell. Hopefully that doesn't get ruined, because it was really fun farming for a funnel web and farming for a cantata and all those other open world drops, the Snorri fusion rifle, etc. But now let's go ahead and jump into the entirety of Destiny 2 Hotfix 4.0.0.2. We got to cover all of the news. This just went live right now, and I want to know and go over with all of you everything that has been fixed recently in the game. So first up, we have activities. Europa sabotaging Salvation, fixed an issue that was blocking players from completing this mission. In the Throne World, we also have fixed various holes in the world that were allowing players to get out of the environment. The Lightblade Strike got some fixes to it. Wellspring got some fixes to it. Public events, Dares of Eternity, Lost Sectors. I'm not going to go over too much of that. Of Queens and Worms, fixed an issue where joining late into a quest would not grant progress, blocking the player from acquiring Parasite. Dang, that would be terrible. Campaign fixed an issue where the Resonant Rune was using a placeholder icon. Gameplay and investment abilities fixed an issue where Titans could generate large amount of orbs of power by rapidly entering and exiting Sparrows while triggering Ward of Dawn bubble. Wow, I did not know about that, but that's pretty crazy. Fixed the Cataclysm icon size to properly fit in the player HUD. Weapon crafting fixed an issue where the crafted weapon triumph counts were not being displayed properly for certain weapon types. Fixed an issue where mementos could drop from activities before players had unlocked weapon crafting. Fixed an issue where the Gambit memento was not dropping for players who have not purchased the Witch Queen. Updated a crafting material name to now correctly read as Drowned Alloy instead of Drowned Element. Fixed Enigma crafting perks to use the correct currencies. Weapons, here we go. This is the big one. Weapons, we have Grave Robber has been re-enabled for glaives after being temporarily disabled due to an ammo generation bug. Well, that's cool. So you got Grave Robber has been re-enabled. Hunter Dodge can now cancel out glaive melee animations. That was painful. I'm happy they fixed that. I remember that being an issue. I could not dodge. Fix a bug where Funnel Web was displaying incorrect magazine values when comparing perks in the inspection screen. Fix an issue where some Foundry weapons only have their source origin trait. Fix the Ragnhild D shotgun to display the correct zoom. Oh no! Is the Ragnhild not OP anymore? What the heck? Fix an issue where the Hake Palmyra B rocket launcher has missing/incorrect stats. Fixed an issue where the Fortissimo 11 had a higher magazine capacity than intended. Fixed an issue where the Alacrity perk with the Alacrity perk to prevent it from persisting when the weapon is unequipped. Fixed issue where Grand the Overture Catalyst quest description was swapped with the vendor text. Fixed an issue where the Fortissimo 11 shotgun had an incorrect magazine stat. This would have only been visible with the magazine increasing perks or mods. Adjusted weights on legendary weapons available on Banshee 44 so that New World pool weapons have an increased chance of dropping. Hey, I like that. That's cool that they can do that. They literally can just make it so you get the newer weapons down. That's awesome. Fixed an issue where glaive melee kills did not count towards glaive kills in a player's match history. Fixed an issue where Outlaw perk appeared twice in the first column for the Crisis inverted hand cannon. Second instance has been replaced with Under Pressure. That's funny. Alright, so now on to armor. Seal the Homicar's Grasp no longer reload glaive magazine on dealing projectile damage. I wasn't using that at all, but it sounds like that was really good. High stat armor rolls have been added as rewards for player elected difficulty campaign missions. Fixed description of Voltaic Mirror exotic perk. Lorelei Splendor Helm will now create a sunspot when casting a barricade. It will still grant a sunspot when critically wounded, but now requires and will consume a charge class ability cooldown. Fixed an issue where the Overload Rounds mod was not disrupting the health regeneration of Overload champions when recovering from a stun. Fixed an issue where the reduced damage debuff from the Renewal Grasp exotic was only briefly applied. Should now affect enemies for duration they remain in Duskfield Grenades AoE. Updated Renewal Grasp description and icon. Alright. Fixed an issue where the Virtuous Cloak looked rigid and not free-flowing. Bounties. Made some new Vanguard Void bounties not available during Void Burn weeks. Fixed an issue where Void Volatile Explosion kills were not counting for objective progress. Reduce the completion values for some war table repeatable bounties. New light. Fix the issue where the quest meditate on the light can now remain stuck in player's quest. I'll probably skip past the new light stuff, and I don't really mess with that too much. Eververse. Fix an issue where the Phoenix Cradle ornament required ownership of Season 8 to purchase. Rewards. Fix an issue where the seasonal exotic ship did not have a source to drop from. Fix an issue where relative drop chances were not shown properly for ascendant alloys in reward previews. Platforms, HDR fixes, general fixes. Ghost was confused and upside down during the meeting with Keitel. Ghost may or may not still be confused, but at least it's no longer upside down during the cinematic. That's funny. Fix an issue where players were not able to exchange synthwort for synthweave at the loom. Increase the reputation of pulling weapons and armor from collections to prevent farming gunsmith reputation. Wow, they actually did that. That's crazy. Rare is 777 glimmer, legend is 1000 glimmer, 10 shards. Exotic is 2500 glimmer and 20 legendary shards. Wow. Fix an issue where the Knight's show shader was not displaying correctly. Fix an issue where some names were not appearing correctly in the partners section of the game credits. Various stability and crash fixes and localization. This is about like Spanish and German lines. So there it is. That's the entirety of the fix. Definitely some big stuff. This was a big one right here. This may have been overlooked by some, but that was definitely able to farm that gunsmith reputation by doing that. And now that the gunsmith reputation has been fixed and it's highly prioritizing the new weapons, I will definitely be going to the gunsmith and picking up all of my engrams and see if we get anything good. So that's pretty cool. I'm really happy about that they've weighted that towards the new weapons. And overall, definitely sad that the tier 3 has been disabled for the time being, because that definitely sucks. Let me know your thoughts down on the comment section below of Hotfix 4.0.0.2, and make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you did enjoy this video. I'll keep you up to date on all the news in Destiny 2, I promise. Smash the like button. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.